fear, it exists, know that it's there and know how to deal with it. Like, if it's already there, then to know how to respond to it and not to be afraid, not to stand still. Like the whole time you were telling us don't stand still, which I guess kind of makes sense in life, to respond to what happens to you. That's what I would say, don't stand still, react. Know that you're afraid of something and know that, okay, this is not the time to be afraid, and just react to it.
8 times something came at me, and like stop, ignore, continue. And like stop, hit it, move on. And it was really fun because it's cool to know that you're not, it's always a fear, like, especially, like, I always say that I'm so thankful that I was born when I was, that I wasn't a teenager during the Intifada, that it, like, I was thinking about it, if like, it would really be scary to go on a bus today, like, that's scary, but it's good to know that if I ever get into that situation, I won't freeze, because that's always a fear you have in the back of your mind. As much as you say, yeah, no, I'm macho, I can do whatever, when you always have somewhere in the back of that mind, your fear, because it's a physical thing, that the adrenaline gets to a point and it freezes you. So you need to know that protecting yourself by standing up, you're protecting everyone around you. By the fact that I'm not letting people just hit me and whatever, I'm protecting my community, I'm protecting everyone. It really helps you know how to deal with it in a way that's safe for you, for the people around you, and that it's not come and kill them on purpose. It's coming getting them off of you so you can just get out of there.
Things that I don't expect that come from unexpected things. And it was very like head on. It wasn't sort of theory. When this happens, you should do this, or it wasn't like karate teaching me only action, what to physically do. But it was really you went straight on into it. You had to feel like me as a person who was experiencing it. Yes, I really felt it, and I was forced to deal with it. So stages. First we worked on reacting to voices, then reacting to touch, and by the end of it, when we had the final stage where it was everything incorporated into one big thing, I felt really prepared. I had all my reflexes ready. Somebody was throwing things on me. I was like, huh, what are you doing to me? You know? So I worked on my reflexes, and I'm pretty good at, I felt much more. It was very important.
Take us a little bit out of our comfort zone and showed us more or less what would happen in a real life situation. The sensory deprivation, that exercise that we did with our eyes being covered, and us being able to defend ourselves from incoming attackers. Obviously, we weren't able to block every incoming punch, but you'd be surprised how many were able to intercept simply by listening to your surroundings and trying to feel what is around.
Intuitively, in the case of an emergency situation, not fight, not flight, but actually using our intuition to respond calmly in an emergency situation, and how to deal with various scenarios that can happen very suddenly. I'm walking away with many different tools. First of all, what to do if there are people who are wounded, for example, in the case of a terror attack or any other disaster. And I can certainly say that even after one day of training, I feel much more empowered to respond, protect myself if there's any kind of attack, terror, mugging, or otherwise, anti-Semitic attack, and for that I'm extremely grateful. I would recommend this program to anybody really anybody, anywhere, I think it's very important for everyone to do this type of training because there are no safety nets in life and things happen, emergencies come up. We never know when they're going to happen. It's really important to know how to respond if they do happen in order to save lives. So thank you, Otzma. Thank you, Magen David.